Welcome back to the fastest 4 minutes of varsity esports, where Philip O'Berry tops the leaderboard entering week 3. Can they hold their spot?
Week 2 brought forth the first big real challenge. They had a week to build out their own video games. We saw that last week. Those things were incredible. Now that we're in week 3, the STEM challenge was to provide critiques to other schools in their products that they built, their games, so that they can ultimately go and help enable the product to get to the next level. That's why you see eSport and STEM points here, as we just said a minute ago, and that's why STEM is just as important to focus in on Wednesday Night Lights.
We start with Charlotte Engineering versus Huff High, and this game was insane. They took it all the way to a Game 5 showdown, and Charlotte Engineering had a chance to tie it up, but the ball touched the ground 1 inch short as the clock hit 0 in a heartbreaker.
Off the sidewall, needs a bump, it's a shot! Oh, it's an inch away! I cannot believe it! How in the world did that not go in? It'll be Huff that wins by the skin of their teeth in Game 5.
Huff also took victory in varsity STEM 3-1 with a strong product review.
While this game is very good, I have a few critiques. Some of the art isn't very consistent in style. You've got the main character and the mushrooms, but some of the blocks that you walk on aren't the same art style.
Next up was Providence versus Ardrey Kell. Both teams put up a good fight, but varsity starter Barris from Ardrey Kell refused to lose any matches, scoring 4 goals in game number 2 after an 0-3 goal deficit. Both teams walked away with 0 STEM points as neither of them submitted their project. That's going to cost them. Geringer versus Montessori was a tough matchup, with Grassi showing absolute dominance in esports, giving Williams Montessori a 3-0 win. Williams also won 3 of 4 STEM points as they were able to find a bug in their product review, shooting up the leaderboard to first place.
Hello, we are the JT Williams STEM team. Our review is on Chase Game by one of Geringer's students. It was made on the Game Maker platform.
Chase Game is simple, but I did find one bug. I found that there was nothing stopping the player from leaving the level. This allowed me to just walk off the side and live forever.
Each enemy takes 5 hits to kill, and each ball requires a full click. This can get tiring and does not feel balanced, especially when there are too many enemies to kill.
Next up was Philip O'Berry versus South Mech. Both teams put on a good show, but South Mech couldn't seem to take the lead, ending the series 3-0 for Philip O'Berry, but tying the score in STEM 2-2 by finding solid product enhancements in their QA review.
I do think there would be room to improve with maybe like a walking animation like these skeletons do for the actual main character, and getting maybe some sort of mirrored action, because if I turn back, I'm still going to attack forward.
This was another exciting match of the night, with East Mech and Hopewell going back and forth, but Hopewell was able to pick up their first esports win with only 2 seconds on the clock in a Game 5 winner-take-all. It was another sad forfeit for both teams in STEM. Finally, we got to watch the undefeated Trojans face off against Palisades. Palisades tried their best, being the first team this season to take a game off of Olympic, but it just wasn't enough. Olympic wins 3-1 in esports, and both STEM teams performed well, splitting 2 points each.
This is Olympic STEM team.
Here we are in the first level. We really like the player's sprite and object, and the background is once again beautiful.
It would be great to have options for the player to have different cards to choose from. Also, probably change the artwork as you progress from the game.
Hey guys, this is Viet from Palisades High School, and we're going to be reviewing Olympic High School's game that they have done last week in the STEM competition called Invasion Alert. And if we start right here, we can already see the controls to how to play the game, which I really find appreciative considering some games do not have that in the very beginning, so you have to assume or figure out the controls by itself, so I really appreciate that.
Williams, Montessori, Philip O'Berry, and Huff now sit in a 3-way tie for first place at the end of week 3. Who will take that number 1 spot? Find out on the next Wednesday Night Lights.
And it'll be Wednesday Night Lights again, same time. Meet us here at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time here on this YTAC Nation channel. Don't miss it.